This drill rapper stabbed a rival to death in front of his son in a barbershop. Josh McKay was stabbed in the neck by Renai Bell in a targeted attack in the Leighton area of East London. The two men knew each other and were known to have issues. Josh McKay went by the name JMK and Renai Bell went by the name Tops. On the day of the murder on the 6th of July 2024, Josh went to get his haircut in a barbershop in the local area. He knew the barber personally and considered him a friend. Josh had also taken his son along with him that day. As Josh went into the shop, he was spotted by his rival Renai Bell. Renai, the little useless bumperclart, was the passenger in a car being driven by his girlfriend, 39-year-old Tenica Parker. After he spotted Josh, he told Tenica to drive him to a nearby address, the home of a man called Daniel Cooper. In doorbell footage later seized, Daniel was seen giving Renai the balaclava and knife that would be used minutes later to murder Josh. Renai was then driven back to the barber's by Tenica. At around 3 p.m, Renai ran into the barbershop wearing a balaclava and he spotted Josh sitting down. He ran over and stabbed Josh in the neck. Renai was chased out of the barbershop by Josh, and he dropped the knife as he fled the scene. Josh collapsed and started bleeding out from his neck a short time later, whilst his son was there. Members of the public rushed to Josh's aid and attempted to provide medical treatment until police officers and paramedics arrived. Despite their best efforts, Josh McKay was pronounced dead at the scene. A police investigation was launched, and office went through more than 100 hours of CCTV footage to track the killer's movements and understand what took place. A manhunt led to the arrest of Renai Bell 2 days later, and he was charged with murder. During the investigation, police officers were determined to further establish a watertight case against Renai. They discovered a rap video on YouTube showing Renai Bell rapping under the name Tops, threatening to stab Josh before the attack, showing further proof that it was pre-planned. Tenica Parker was arrested a day after the murder. During a search of her car, officers found distinct black sliders that Renai Bell was seen wearing in CCTV footage before and after the murder. They also found traces of blood in the car, which matched Josh McKay. Daniel Cooper handed himself into police a few days later. During a search at Daniel Cooper's property, officers discovered 2 knives matching the branding of the weapon that was left at the scene of Josh's murder. Forensic testing on the balaclava and knife discarded by Renai Bell at the scene of Josh's murder found DNA that matched with Daniel Cooper. In court, Renai Bell, aka Tops, was found guilty of murder. He was sentenced to life in prison with a minimum term of 28 years. Tenica Parker was convicted of possession of a knife and perverting the course of justice. She was sentenced to 2 years in prison. Daniel Cooper had previously pleaded guilty to possession of a knife, but was acquitted of other offences. He was jailed for 7 months. Follow the page and leave a comment on any other criminal cases you'd like to see on the channel.